Chinese investments in Africa have seen significant growth over the years, with numerous companies venturing into the continent's thriving markets. Among these companies, there are a select few that have risen to become the richest Chinese enterprises operating in Africa. In this video, we will delve into the world of these influential companies, exploring their backgrounds, key investments, impact on local economies, and the challenges they face. Africa has become an attractive destination for Chinese companies due to its vast resources, emerging markets, and potential for economic growth. The top 10 richest Chinese companies in Africa have established themselves as major players in various sectors, including telecommunications, infrastructure development, mining, energy, and manufacturing. These companies have made substantial investments across the continent, contributing to infrastructure projects, job creation, and technological advancements. Their presence has often been met with mixed reactions, with some applauding the positive impact on local economies, while others voice concerns over issues such as labor practices and environmental sustainability. Understanding the backgrounds of these companies is crucial to comprehending their impact. Each company has a unique history and business model that has propelled it to success in Africa. From state-owned enterprises to privately owned conglomerates, these companies have utilized their expertise and resources to expand their reach and seize opportunities. The investments made by these companies have left a significant imprint on the African continent. They have financed and constructed major infrastructure projects, including roads, ports, railways, and power plants, which have contributed to economic development and regional integration. Moreover, their investments in sectors such as telecommunications have improved connectivity and fostered digital transformation. However, challenges have also arisen along the way. Some of the major concerns associated with these companies include allegations of unfair labor practices, environmental degradation, and unequal distribution of benefits. It is important to analyze these challenges to promote sustainable and responsible investment practices that benefit both China and African countries. In the upcoming sections of this series, we will delve into each of the top 10 richest Chinese companies in Africa, providing an in-depth analysis of their backgrounds, key investments, impact on local economies, and the challenges they face. By exploring the successes and controversies surrounding these companies, we aim to gain a comprehensive understanding of the Chinese business landscape in Africa and its implications for both continents. Stay tuned for our next installment, where we will begin our journey by exploring Company A, one of the richest Chinese companies operating in Africa. Overview of Chinese investments in Africa. Chinese investments in Africa have witnessed remarkable growth over the past decade, solidifying China's position as a significant player in the continent's economic landscape. Provides an overview of Chinese investments in Africa, highlighting the sectors, motivations, and benefits associated with these investments. China's engagement with Africa dates back several decades, but it has gained momentum in recent years. One of the primary motivations behind Chinese investments in Africa is the continent's vast natural resources, including oil, minerals, and agricultural products. China's resource-hungry economy has sought to secure a steady supply of raw materials to fuel its industries, making Africa an attractive destination for investment. Infrastructure development is another key area of Chinese investment in Africa. China has been actively involved in financing and constructing critical infrastructure projects such as roads, railways, ports, and power plants. These projects have aimed to improve transportation networks, enhance trade, and boost economic integration within and between African countries. Furthermore, Chinese companies have made significant investments in manufacturing industries across Africa. This has not only created employment opportunities but has also contributed to the growth of local economies and the transfer of technological know-how. Chinese companies have established factories and production facilities in various African countries, producing goods for both domestic and export markets. Telecommunications is yet another sector where Chinese companies have made substantial inroads in Africa. Through partnerships and investments, Chinese telecommunications giants have played a crucial role in expanding mobile networks, improving internet connectivity, and promoting digital inclusion in African communities. These efforts have facilitated the growth of e-commerce, financial technology, and other digital services, empowering individuals and businesses alike. Chinese investments in Africa have resulted in both positive and negative impacts. On one hand, these investments have spurred economic growth, created jobs, and contributed to infrastructure development. On the other hand, concerns have been raised regarding labor practices, environmental sustainability, and the unequal distribution of benefits. It is essential to ensure that these investments align with sustainable development principles and respect local communities and their rights. In conclusion, Chinese investments in Africa have transformed the economic landscape of the continent. Through investments in sectors such as resources, infrastructure, manufacturing, and telecommunications, Chinese companies have made substantial contributions to Africa's development. However, it is important to address the challenges and concerns associated with these investments to ensure that they result in inclusive and sustainable growth for Africa as a whole. Top 10 richest Chinese companies in Africa. Africa has emerged as a significant destination for Chinese companies, attracting investments across various sectors. Among these companies, there are 10 that stand out as the richest Chinese enterprises operating on the continent. We will delve into each of these companies, exploring their backgrounds, key investments, impact on local economies, and the challenges they face. Company A. Company A, a state-owned enterprise, has made substantial investments in Africa's telecommunications sector. Its investments in mobile networks have revolutionized communication and connectivity, enabling millions of Africans to access affordable and reliable telecommunication services. Company B. With a focus on infrastructure development, Company B has played a significant role in constructing major projects such as roads, railways, and ports. These investments have improved transportation networks, enhanced trade, and contributed to economic growth and integration within the African continent. Company C. Company C has established a strong presence in Africa's energy sector. Its investments in renewable energy projects, including solar and wind power, have contributed to diversifying Africa's energy mix and promoting sustainability. Company D. As a major player in the mining sector, Company D has invested in extracting and processing mineral resources in Africa. While these investments have contributed to job creation and economic growth, they have also faced scrutiny regarding environmental impact and labor practices. Company E. Company E has made significant investments in the manufacturing sector, establishing factories and production facilities across Africa. These investments have contributed to industrialization, local job creation, and technology transfer. Company F. With a focus on financial services, Company F has entered Africa's banking and insurance sectors. Its investments have expanded access to financial services, stimulated entrepreneurship, and supported small and medium-sized enterprises. Company G. Company G has emerged as a leader in the construction sector, specializing in large-scale infrastructure projects. Its investments in building residential, commercial, and industrial properties have contributed to urban development and the creation of vibrant economic hubs. Company H. Company H has made significant investments in the agricultural sector, promoting modern farming techniques and improving food security. Its investments range from large-scale agricultural projects to agribusiness ventures, supporting local farmers and boosting agricultural productivity. Company I. With expertise in the technology sector, Company I has made substantial investments in digital innovation and e-commerce platforms. Its contributions have revolutionized the digital landscape, fostering entrepreneurship and expanding access to online services. Company J. Company J has diversified its investments across multiple sectors, including telecommunications, infrastructure, energy, and manufacturing. Its comprehensive approach has allowed it to capitalize on various opportunities and contribute to multiple facets of Africa's development. While these companies have made significant contributions to Africa's economic growth, their operations have not been without challenges. Concerns have been raised about labor practices, environmental sustainability, and the need for greater local participation and benefit sharing. Addressing these challenges is crucial to ensuring that Chinese investments in Africa align with sustainable development principles and benefit local communities. In conclusion, the top 10 richest Chinese companies in Africa have made substantial investments across sectors such as telecommunications, infrastructure, energy, manufacturing, finance, construction, agriculture, and technology. While their investments have brought about positive impacts, it is essential to address the challenges and concerns associated with these investments to promote sustainable and inclusive development in Africa. Conclusion. We have explored the top 10 richest Chinese companies operating in Africa. These companies have made significant investments across various sectors, including telecommunications, infrastructure, energy, manufacturing, finance, construction, agriculture, and technology. Their contributions have had both positive and negative impacts on the continent. On the positive side, these Chinese companies have played a vital role in driving economic growth and development in Africa. Their investments have created job opportunities, stimulated local industries, and contributed to infrastructure development. They have also brought technological advancements, improved connectivity, and fostered innovation in African countries. However, challenges and concerns accompany these investments. There have been criticisms surrounding labor practices, environmental sustainability, and the unequal distribution of benefits. It is important to address these challenges and ensure that Chinese investments align with sustainable development goals, respect local communities and their rights, and promote inclusive growth. Transparency, accountability, and responsible business practices are crucial in maximizing the positive impact of Chinese investments in Africa. Companies should actively engage with local stakeholders, comply with labor and environmental regulations, and prioritize corporate social responsibility. Collaboration between Chinese companies, African governments, and civil society organizations can facilitate the creation of frameworks and guidelines that promote sustainable investment practices. Furthermore, African governments should adopt effective regulatory frameworks to ensure that Chinese investments align with national development plans and priorities. They should prioritize the development of local industries, technology transfer, and skills development to promote self-reliance and reduce dependency on foreign investments. The relationship between China and Africa holds immense potential for mutually beneficial collaboration and growth. Chinese companies can contribute to Africa's development through responsible investments, knowledge sharing, and technology transfer. African countries, on the other hand, can provide a fertile ground for Chinese companies to expand their operations, access resources, and tap into emerging markets. In conclusion, the top 10 richest Chinese companies in Africa have made substantial investments, shaping the economic landscape of the continent. While their contributions have been significant, it is essential to address the challenges and concerns associated with these investments. By fostering responsible and sustainable business practices, China and African countries can forge a partnership that drives inclusive and equitable development for the benefit of both regions.